I also have a walkthrough because based on the last time I played this, there's no way I'm getting through this without a walkthrough.
That's fair.
You can, if you want to also be on the walkthrough, I will send it over to you.
Sure.
That way you can help me if you would like. But yeah, I'm just like, there's no way I'm getting through this. There's 5 chapters and I'm still probably on chapter 1.
This is one I went to.
Huh?
This is the same one I went to before.
So one thing that we found that was very interesting, I don't know if I told you. Not only is the wife dead, but her daughter and the boyfriend who everyone thought killed the wife is also dead the same year. Only reason I know that is because we went to the graveyard and found it. Okay, so here's the problem. Everything starts out and it's like, oh, do I have an old gate key? I don't have an old gate key. I wonder how much of I'm debating on starting over because I'm not entirely for sure if I can get back because I think there might be stuff that I am missing. But if it won't let me back, then oh, well, maybe not. The small gate can be opened with the key, so you find the key, you go, and it was so long ago, okay? Okay, so the first one it says is to go to the Anne's Courtyard Inn. Okay, let's go run over to that inn. This is gonna be really, really boring probably, but I'm still on chapter 1 and it's been like 3 hours. And I'm nowhere. After Joanna told me the back and forth of how to get into the security office, which we cheesed to get in there, I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. And it was because we were going backwards, right? I was like, how do you get into the security office? Well, you have to find the code. Where's the code? It's in the attic. How do you get in the attic? You gotta do this. How do you do this? It's in the car. How do you find the car? No, I don't want to go that way. Just back and back and back, and it was terrible. I didn't obviously physically go there because I was just like, no. Okay, here's the inn. This is where you're supposed to start. This is where I did start. So, coming in here, there's a bulletin somewhere on how to play darts, folder, there's a leaflet. Right here. This literally tells me nothing. Cool, other than the Moon Cafe. Woo. So exciting. I love it. Walk to the stairs, then turn right. In the hall, you will find a closet and the toilet. Take a look in the closet and the toilet. You will find nothing of interest. Thanks.
Glad it tells you.
Right? Go take a look at it. In case you didn't know, there's nothing to find. Now behind the counter, there's notes. Found a key for 7 Black Pine, which we've been there. That was Crazy Guy's house. Whoa, 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 whoa. How was I so blind and didn't notice that? That would be why. I found keys.
Grab them all.
I'm like, how? How did I not see that? That would have been so helpful. Hey, look, it's the bathroom with absolutely nothing in it. Okay, so we've got 204. No? Was it 204? Yes. I don't remember who was in 204 because that was a long time ago. Hey, look, it's the bathroom. They actually have something in there. That's so funny. Got a toilet paper roll in there. It's very, very nice. Hey, look, a holy Bible. Whee! Okay.
That looks too thin to be the Holy Bible.
Yeah, really?
I mean, it looks too thin, doesn't it?
I mean, maybe if it's just the Old
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
if it's the Old
yeah.
Testament only.
Yeah, true.
203. Always check the bathroom first. Can I turn on the shower? No. This one doesn't have a trash can. Where'd the trash can go? There's no trash can. It's a sheet.
I mean, to be fair, not everybody has to have a trash can.
Oh, this Holy Bible is out here.
That's, I don't know why you'd have to have multiple, but...
There looks like there's something underneath it, but, you know, apparently not. Okay. We apparently don't care about those rooms. We care about... two. This one. Again, there's nothing here. Wait. Why does this have the nice dresser and nobody else's does? Hey, look, the Holy Bible again. It's like the Cheerios. There's Cheerios everywhere.
This guy was religious.
No, it's a hotel. Hey, look. It must have been left by the last guest. I found a baseball hat. Can I keep it? No. I did get an achievement, though.
What was the achievement? I saw it pop up, but...
Yeah, I didn't really read it. Guest's lost cap. That's literally it. Okay, let me double check. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Nothing here, nothing there. Yeah, nothing in any of them. You have one clue, and that's the key and the address of 7 Black Pine. Went to 7 Black Pine. There's a safe where you can read stuff. She's coming for us. Oh, I guess I can take pictures. I can take pictures. That would be good to take a picture of the voodoo demon summoning thing. Take photo? I don't know why it's like he's got his name everywhere. Oh, by the way, so when we left the house, it was just me and Matt, and we left that house. There was someone standing across the river, just staring at us.
There was actual human contact here?
Yes, across the river. So I walked out, and then across over there, in the bushes, there was a person. Okay. I forgot I could take pictures. By the way, we found out there was a fire that happened here. That's why it's all a big mess. Use.
Provided by the company. Which company again?
We're an investigative journalist. How do I use the camera?
So, I don't know, I guess it was just a company.
Yeah, it's just a very generic company. Okay, go back up to the top so I can figure out how to use my camera. It's gonna be C. Yes. it is C. Okay. see. Oh no, I knew that I could take a picture. I just forgot.
She is coming for us.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if I'll see the ghost again, or whatever. Nope, no ghost. Too bad I didn't take a picture, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, this time it says to go to the hospital. Oh, I missed that. There's a list of everyone in which rooms. Not that I don't think I really need it. Leave the counter and go to the left. At the end, you'll find a staircase to upstairs, and a little further, you find toilets. You can search these toilets for a while, but there's nothing to be found. Thanks. Ay, all these things I missed. How did I miss all of this stuff? I don't understand. I'll just have to edit this to make me look really, really good and be like, whoa, look what I found. I had no help whatsoever.
Power of editing.
Yeah. Look, I didn't go through any of these.
I thought you went through a lot.
I apparently did not go through these. For some reason, I didn't go through the drawers. Okay, Susan, Catherine, Lisa, Maureen. Nope. Okay, medical records on the bulletin board. Article on a car. What can you do if you're locked out of your car? So we found a what is it called? A Slim Jim. And a Slim Jim, I had to Google this because I had no idea. You can use the Slim Jim in order to, well, I found the key that was in there. Open up cars.
I think I remember reading that before.
Yeah. Does not work on that one. Isn't there like a master key? You would think, maybe. You can go over through the garden doors and look at the garden, but it brings you nothing. Yeah, right here. Hooked in the tool is thin enough to be slipped between the car door and the seal, catching the rods that connect. Like, I probably even read that and I completely missed it. I was just like, la-di-da.
So they gave you kind of hints.
Yeah, I'm
That's what
just
I'm getting.
didn't pick up on it. That's
I mean,
the
I call
operating
it kind of hints because it's.
Yeah, I mean,
Eh.
I don't know why I'm not picking up on a lot of things, but okay, I can go in here. Oh, wait. There. Open. Okay, let's see what new stuff is in here. Papers that I can't read. Powers off. Push the button. Oh dear. Oh dear. James Calmly. 5 Clover Street. I don't know that there's anything important in here. There's literally nothing on why he is here. This is Ramsey Bonnie Ramsey. Ooh, Andrew Reed. This is the crazy guy. Alcohol dependence, mental or emotional illness. Does everyone else... Oh no, this is all optional and doesn't mean anything. I already knew that he was crazy. Okay, next one is Jason Gomez. I guess the only good thing from this is I can get his date of birth. But I'm not gonna bother writing it down because I have my cheat sheet that I'm using. And this guy has diabetes. Heart disease, nothing. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Kyle Thornton has a stroke. Diabetes, and these are treated by different doctors. Rebecca Hunter, Jeff Schneider. So who cares? Seizure and blackout. Note to physician, I saw Kyle Thornton doing something, did something. Is this a workers' compensation? And Andrew Reed. Date of injury or illness 1994, which is the year before everyone died. Yeah, I wonder why I couldn't retain any of this information. She's taking medicine. He's taking medicine aprazolam 2 times a day. And this person's taking glimepiride, whatever that is. Cool.
I know it doesn't. I totally understood all that.
I know.
Don't worry.
Hey, look.
Don't worry,
This
Sarah.
he actually has stuff written down. Patient needs to be monitored daily. He relies heavily on his medication, and without appropriate care, he could die. He has heart disease, arrhythmia.
I could die. Well,
Because he takes too much of his heart medicine. Is this the same Raymond Brown? Yeah, Raymond Brown has a lot of stuff here. Wanda Tyler, she died of cancer. Yep. Her son worked as the chauffeur for the mansion. Wanda Tyler again. She's taking cytotoxin. Raymond Brown, here we are again. Kyle Thornton, taking that stuff. Okie dokie. Woo, that was so lovely and helpful.
Hello again, Miss Roberts.
Okay.
How are you doing? What should we talk about today?
if you'd like.
The nurses have notified me that you haven't been eating your meals. Is there something wrong with the food?
Why was she in the
pretty bland.
hospital?
I know that currently this is a rough time for you.
Oh,
Your father has been asking for you.
I don't believe
Wants to
it.
know if he
Oh.
can talk to you.
this is
No.
the daughter. That was the daughter.
Oh, well.
But her records weren't in there, so kind of confused about that, but whatever. Nothing. It does have really nice drawer effects. Can somebody let Catherine know that I found her missing pin and I placed it in one of the drawers of the lobby? If she's wondering, I found it in the basement storage. She needs to take better care of things. Big helpful hint about how someone left something. Okay, let's see if there's anything to find. You can open and read. There's nothing to use. Oh, there's literally nothing here. Woohoo! Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go take a quick look-see. Because it's like, okay, so you go up to 208, and then you go around a corner and do something, and then when you come back, magically 206 is open.
I love that
Was
magic.
that you? Did you hit a button? I heard a click. Was that you? Please tell me that was you.
It might have been me.
Okay, good. Okay, 203, 204, 205, which is not really a room, but it is a room. Okay, so 206 did somehow maybe magically open. 208 was... How did I not... How can I get into 208? This is... What? I cannot go into 208. Is there a second door over here? No, that's 209. Read the letter and take a picture of 206. Okay, I guess someone locked themselves in there.
Sucks to be there.
Okay, so this is Hannah to Nicole. Turn to the bedside table. In the middle, there's a time capsule. Obviously, I read this, but look, there's blood. Okay. I'm so glad I got your letter. I'm sorry. Thank you for choosing where to bury our time capsule. So I can go find their time capsule. So it could be in the playground. It could be behind the hunting cabin. It could be in the cemetery. Or it could be in nowhere. Pick up and view a book, but you cannot do anything with it. Exit the room. Opposite is locked. Till you find 205. Find a letter on the floor behind a box. Nothing else to do. Everything is locked. Everything is locked. Elevator's not working. Find another staircase. Nothing's in importance here. Go to the roof. Find out that the balustrade's broken. Yeah, see? Cheerios. And milk. In the cupboard.
I mean, if I had to pick a cereal to put in the game, I'd probably choose Cheerios.
I don't know if I took a picture of the balustrade, so there's this right here, and we can examine. Broken ledge. Someone could fall and die.
I'm gonna be honest with you. People don't need that gap in order to fall over. That's not a high ledge.
Okay. Look down. Oh, I'm supposedly I see something. Really? I can see something if I actually look down? I think I just never looked because I was too afraid that I would fall down. Like, I was afraid that someone was gonna, like, push me. Okay, seriously? Do you see anything?
Examine again.
No, there's supposed to be... Let's see. Look down to see if there's something to see below. But you're supposed to go over there... okay. I see what I'm supposed to do. It's like, oh, someone could have died down here. How terrible. Let's go see if someone actually did die down here. What do you know?
I was gonna say call the police, but it looks like somebody already did.
So it looks like someone already died around here. Look up and you... oh, look, there's the broken balustrade. Woo! Someone fell and died. This moment you're already here, but you'll come back later. So I've got Wanda Tyler's, and we know her address, which is 43 Silver Lake Boulevard. Okay, let us go find her house. 43 Silver Lake Boulevard. Hospital is 4, and her house is 5. Oh, that is by the church. Got it. Okay, here's the church, which means her house is 42? No. Oh, easy way to tell. Ready? No, no. Okay. I missed it. Not any of these. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. It's not this one. Oh, it's... Go up the steps to the left. Go to the right. It's right here. Just so you know, this is not confusing whatsoever. Okay, so we are in Wanda Tyler's house now. Cool.
Just out of curiosity, how old is this game?
Not that old.
Okay. It's like there's another game that...
I think it just came out this year.
Oh, really?
Yep, we played their first game, actually. I just haven't posted it yet. It was the murder dinner party thing, where there was lipstick on the glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was their first game, I believe. Okay, kitchen. Let's go through all the drawers. Man, dirty floor. I can't say anything. I've got a dirty floor myself.
I know. It's like, don't throw stones.
Magic, colorful. Not Clorox, it's Clorox. Or Windex, Clorox. Aha. Get it? I love how they're like, the lights are out, so you're gonna have to use your flashlight. I pretty much just have my flashlight on 24/7, and I would run out of battery and would not even notice. More Cheerios! Okay. Nothing in here, so chairs are everywhere. There's a phone. I cannot look at any of the books. Here's the bathroom. Oh, I forgot I clicked for a second and thought it was magically opening and scared myself. Do. Okay, nothing. Let's go in the bedroom. This is not the bedroom, just kidding. This is the study. Woo, VHS play tapes. And vases. Everyone's got like the exact same vase. It's kind of funny. Okay, I am not seeing anything downstairs.
Look, when you find something good, you just... It's good. Like, you don't need to...
It's good, everyone. See, she has several of the same exact vase.
You can't improve upon perfection. So how long ago
Dear
these murders...
Father, how's everything going? I don't know what year it is for me. Or I don't remember. I might...
So you don't know like approximately how long it's been?
Mm-mm.
Because I'm noticing that a lot of this stuff,
yes,
it seems like it happened a while ago.
It kind of did. The whole town is about to be sold off, so.
The entire town?
Uh-huh. Don't ask how.
Okay, I won't, but I want to.
Okay, so it does say 2018, so maybe it didn't come out this year, but whatever. Okay, 1999, so it's 4 years after. Does that help?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to decide how it is that like when the guy fell, it's like they still had the...
Well, you don't know exactly when he fell.
That's true, but at the same time, it's like... Unless you're trying to advertise, it's like, hey, this is where that guy fell.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna do that, it's like, why wouldn't you remove all trace of it? But I don't know. Okay,
so 1990. So remember, everyone died in 1995. We went cycling today. Scott, this is Derek, by the way, the son. Scott said he can ride faster than me. Of course, that isn't true. Scott is the one who's the boyfriend to Trisha. Trisha's the daughter. Had a competition. She was our referee, set the goal. I was winning. I braked to prevent myself from crashing. Scott didn't. He pedaled harder. He crossed the line. It was too late. The brakes did not stop. He hit the fence and landed on the rocks. I ran. There was blood everywhere. Trisha came and tended to his wounds. She seemed to be sobbing, even though Scott was the one bleeding. I think I'm hurting more than him. While cleaning the garage, Charles approached and asked if I would like to be his chauffeur. Charles is the dad. He said his current driver wants to spend more time with his grandchildren and is planning to retire. I have by the end of this week to decide. So by 1990, he had to have been like at least 16. It's a good opportunity. I'd get a raise in salary and I'd get to travel around the country. I think I'll say yes. Trisha came today and suggested we make our very own time capsule before I start my new job. I thought it was a good idea. We buried the box near a big stone in the cemetery. So it's in the cemetery by a big stone. Before leaving, we made a promise to each other that we'll open it up in 10 years. Yeah, they didn't make it. I had a chance to walk around New York today. As I went into the bookstore, I remembered how much Trisha loved notebooks. There's one that was really cute. It's a bit expensive, but I think she'll like it. I should surprise her by giving it to her on her birthday. Didn't expect to be traveling this much as a driver. On one hand, I miss my mom. On the other hand, I get to stay in nice hotels. I guess that's not a bad deal. Charles treats me very well. He even gives me an extra allowance on these trips. Maybe I'll get something nice for Mom next time. We went hunting near the river. According to Scott, there's a nest in the drain hole that sometimes has eggs. I told him it might be dangerous, but he assured us that it's fine. So off we went. Sure enough, there were eggs. I didn't know what eggs they were and decided to stay a little further away. Scott started collecting them, and I noticed something moving. Trisha was about to shout that it was a snake. I stood there frozen, not knowing what to do. Scott turned, saw the snake, spread his arms, and slowly walked backwards. Trisha was behind him. He extended his right hand with a stick towards the snake, slowly placed the bag of eggs on the floor with his left hand. When he reached me, he grabbed my arm and said, "Run." We all ran, screaming our lungs out. I think that was the fastest I ever ran in my life. I miss the old days when it was Trisha, Scott, and myself hunting in the back of the woods playing by the lake. It's not that I don't appreciate what Charles has given to us, such as the house we live in and our jobs. I just miss that time when we were young and carefree. We could go anywhere and nothing would stop us. I miss Trisha. Why doesn't she realize that I like her? Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Okay. And then she chooses, you know, friend. Okay, there's a very, very lovely knife right here. Okay.
Take it.
It will not let me take it.
Having a pocket knife could be useful. Take it.
I found real hunting knives in another place. Oh, and the diary right here. Okay. 1974. Derek turned 4 today. So if that was 74, yeah, he was would it be 16 or 26? 1990? 16. Yeah, he was exactly 16. He turned 4 today. Vivian organized a small party for him. I really appreciate what she's done for us. Asked him for what he wished for. He said, I wish to see Papa. I didn't know what to say to him. I couldn't tell him that his father left us. Vivian is being hospitalized for mental instability. Oh, the mom. Dorothy's asked for me to care for Vivian while she remains at the hospital. I wonder how Vivian must be feeling right now, knowing that she might not be able to conceive anymore. Magdalene wants a boy to continue the family line. Not being able to have children anymore will be devastating for Vivian. I pity her. Magdalene is probably the mother-in-law or something. I just can't stand Sofia. She's not that pretty, but just barely a year working here, and the others are already serving her hand and foot. She's just here to take advantage of the Roberts family. I don't trust her. I wish she'd just disappear. And then she did. Sofia, I believe, is the wife of the crazy man.
Was she herself crazy?
She left crazy man, so I don't know.
Okay.
I need a tool to fix it. I've got a Slim Jim. I'm sure it would work. I need a crowbar, probably. Ooh, let's see. What does this say? Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work, Vivian. And she, what? Kept it around. She obviously never used the purse. And nothing in the garbage. Okay. Excuse me, closet door. Okay, now it says to go to the Roberts mansion, and this is where it really begins. Okay, I'm just gonna read through here and see what I need to do. I don't know if this will still be a thing, because I'm pretty sure I've come out here, but I didn't notice it. Okay, Midna, you're taking up the whole entire thing.
Midna's just scared. It's a scary game.
I'm scared. Okay, this is not where I wanted to go. And there's a random box of wine out here, by the way. It's kind of funny. So supposedly there was supposed to be a woman looking out here, but look to the fence. This is locked, and again, you see a woman standing there. If you turn around for a moment, she's gone. I'm like, that's... Oh, it is a woman right there. You see her?
Oh, that is not intuitive. I would have thought that she was just part of the...
I was like, is that like a tree? Here, maybe I can get a better picture.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
there we go. That's
creepy.
perfect.
Look at that. She's like some nun or something.
Okay. Let's be honest. Who's creepier, her or you for taking pictures of her? You're just sitting here going,
she's not,
wow,
she's
you're
the one not
creepy.
moving.
Click, click, click.
Okay, yeah, she's not there anymore. Okay. Okay.
I mean, let's face it, I would have run away too.
Okie dokie. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, so it's mostly just going around the house and finding all of the possible locked doors. This goes to the attic and it's also locked. Walk back along the stairs. The door is locked. Continue searching. You'll find a note on the floor. Turn around. Walk on the other side. The door is locked. Go to the glass door. Find another note. Yep, I found that note. Go back through the corridor and go down the stairs. Cross the reception to the short corridor. Find a little kitchen laundry room area. Found that one. About the key to the church. Yep, already know about that. Search absolutely everything and you find the key. Go back and you use the key to get into the maid's area. You read the diary. Tells you stuff. Tells you where the thingy is but we don't know the code. Oh, well, okay. Now apparently we're gonna go down to the church. I don't want to go to the church, hang on. Okay, fine. I do have to go to the church because at the church there is a car that you can break into. No preamble. Just gonna break into a random red car over by the cemetery. Can I break into all the cars? I want to know.
I mean, maybe that's how you're expected to know to do it.
Right?
It's like you just going through everybody's car.
Yeah, so I could totally get into everybody's cars, although I don't know that there's any use to be had.
Probably not, except for that one.
Yeah, because I did that. Okay, yeah. It would just have to be like, oh, I see something. Okay. Oh, there's nothing in this car. Haha. So then it says to go look at all the cars, essentially. Okay, go find another. Let's go find another car. Gonna break into all the cars now that we've got the Slim Jim. Look, there's another. No, I already did that car, right? Yeah, I did that car. I don't want that car. Where's the other car? There's the car! Okay. Here we go.
Woohoo.
1997 to P.I. Steve Moss. So Steve Moss is a P.I. He had a room in the hotel and he never checked out. Just so you know. I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She highly recommended you, saying you are a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator. So I would like for you to investigate the case which happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek of the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. So it wasn't even in front of the house. It was in front of the entire gate. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence and he was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I have enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I give you for the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment, and then something happened to him. I know what you did.
Okay.
Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Aww.
Interesting. So this actually correlates with one of the very very beginning. And you probably know this, but
Secret lies with her. That's
at the very
not
beginning
Vivian, is it?
at the very beginning of the game, like apparently finding out who killed Vivian is your main goal.
Yes, it is. You need to know who killed Vivian with what weapon and what the motive was. Okay. The investigation progress is slow. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left, and those who still remain are starting to move out. I found some evidence showing things aren't what they seem. The media didn't have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion. I've been too wary and haven't reached out. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. Still won't talk to him yet. What? Why won't you talk to him? I'll have to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all this. So Scott was adopted. from the St. Patrick's Orphanage, I believe. So Vivian married Charles in 1971. After the marriage, she became vice president of the Roberts Mining Company. It went into a slump after the mining accident in 73. So 2 years later, and there was a mining accident that killed quite a few people from this town. I say quite a few, it was like 7. But her resilience to not give up led to her rebuilding the company from the ground up. She supports local businesses, such as the hospital. Looks like she was publicly very active, too active. She was taken to the hospital for an emergency operation in 1974. Trisha Roberts was born just before that, so she had a miscarriage. I think. This is just before that, but that doesn't make sense. She was hospitalized for a few months. She was reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Security room 025241, and that's the code that I needed to get in order to get into the security room so I could get the key so that I could go into the attic. Okay, so let me read this thingy. There's that thingy. Yep. Note that the letter E, that is not right. Where? Oh, all the E's are funky and... Nope, not this one. Yes, this one? Yes, all the E's are really funky. So we just gotta find someone's typewriter who has really, really funky E's. We found someone, Wanda Tyler had a typewriter in her... No, Derek. Derek had a typewriter. Now I want to go see. There's a picture of a young woman. What?
I'm just going to say that if I'm going to write a threatening letter to somebody, I'm going to make sure that
right?
It's not identifiable.
Right. So
it's not going to have any logos.
Okay,
no.
So the picture, by the way, is apparently of Sofia. I don't know how we're supposed to know that that's Sofia, but that's Sofia. You missed the car keys to open the glove box. Oh, whoa, I didn't see the bloody handprint right there. So we don't have the car keys, so we can't open up that.
It's called a crowbar.
So now we can go all the way back to the mansion. Actually, no, I want to go double check. The typewriter. Since we know where her house is, and I noticed that. So the butler dude has a bunch of weapons, and some of them were missing. And there's blood.
He just left the rest of them there?
And there's blood on the floor. Well, like,
sure, that was
one of the knives was missing, and he's got like a bunch of axes and stuff.
Why would they just leave this here?
I don't know. Why would they leave half of this stuff here?
I mean, I'm just saying. I have.
Why would Derek?
Knife.
Why would Derek leave his pocket knife?
I have no idea. I mean,
why would they all leave their diaries?
The past is best left forgotten.
Okay, ready? Dear Father, how's everything? The E's look just fine, so it's not him. Cool. That's all.
But see, I'm just saying. I have a knife collection. In general, weapon collection, I suppose. If I'm going somewhere, I'm taking that crap with me.
Okay, now we can go back to the mansion. Okay, here we go. And here we've got the keys. We've got the tea room key. Nope, come back here. Nanny room and Trisha's room. So now I can go to Trisha's room. Haha. Okay, so here's Bernard Hopkins. He is the butler who has stuff. Derek Tyler. He is the chauffeur that we've been talking about. Here's Wanda Tyler, his mother, who had cancer. This is the crazy guy, hardworking and trusted by Vivian Roberts. Interesting. Dorothy Patterson, she was the head person. She was in charge of everybody. Mary Martinez, she's the maid. Previously worked
Still
at the
waiting for a photo.
Right, awkward. She's here, so... Ooh, I want to see what it says. Okay, it says nothing. Nothing with the TV. There are a lot of... Why do you need that many It's not like they're assumedly hooked up to anything.
I know. My first thought is it was hooked up to...
I know, like security cameras, but... Okay, 1994.
Do you want me to read some of these, or?
If you want to.
I mean, you just read them all, and I'm going like, I feel I want to contribute a little bit, you know.
You can.
Go team, go.
Go ahead.
All right. Someone ran through the garden last night. A man about 5'5", wearing a hooded sweater, climbed the fence wall into the garden. He proceeded to run to the backyard and jumped over the back wall. March 25th. So we didn't catch the guy.
Obviously
ever in that
not.
entire week. Anyways, a week later, a new stack of VHS tapes have arrived. Please use the new tapes instead of recording over existing ones. We like to keep those for evidence and blackmail. April 6th, I came across a note by Magdalene Roberts, stuck between one of the old logbooks. It was requesting the search of a missing security tape dated June 28th, 1975. It seems the tape was never found.
What happened in 1975?
I don't know, but make note of that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be important later on.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Anyways, May 28th, 1994, we have a new security guard coming in today. His name is Samuel Grain. Tom Parker will be his mentor to get him up to speed.
Oh, that's
Man,
nice.
April 6th to May 28th. That's a... Didn't have a lot to say in that time. July 4th, once again, skipping forward a couple months, Andrew came to the mansion at around 11 p.m. He was very drunk. Scott was called. He arrived around 11:15 p.m. and brought Andrew home. 15 minutes. Pretty good time. August 12th. Today marks Tom Parker's 20th year since he started work at the mansion. He will be retiring from his position next month to take care of his ailing wife. We'll be throwing a party for him. November 2nd. There's a strange tale going around. Oh wait, go back. No. Okay, so I thought the year had changed.
Yeah.
There's a strange tale going around Painscreek recently. Stephanie, a 6-year-old girl, got lost during Halloween. Apparently, she followed some fireflies in the woods and could not get back home. Her parents called the sheriff. They conducted a search, but nobody could find her. 2 hours later, Stephanie got home safe and sound. When asked how she found her way back, Stephanie said a young lady found her crying and brought her back. She didn't know the lady's name, but remembered her being pretty and having long black hair. She was wearing a black dress similar to what the mansion maids wear at work. The strange thing is that when I asked around, all the maids said they were working that evening.
So the person who's following us also is wearing black.
So she's not creepy. She is helpful, lady.
She's a
Yes?
guardian angel. Okay. Cannot open this one. Go down. I can open this one. This is supposed to be the tea room. Okay, none of this is helpful about what it is. Okay, all the silverware, and there's no silverware. There's a random clock that apparently I can get into for some reason.
Because you are the protagonist. You have authority to go everywhere.
Vivian Roberts' diaries in the tea room. No, wait. Okay, 1972. This is running for election. I talked to Wilson and Edwards that they both agreed to support us. They believe in Charles. Their support will help boost morale. 1972, so like 2 months later. It's our anniversary today. He invited me to my favorite restaurant. Complete surprise. Happy. After dinner, we walked along the beach. Could not remember last time I felt this carefree. Magdalene is coming. What should I do? She's always asking when we'll be having kids. I don't think I'm ready yet. Not when I'm still recovering from the miscarriage. October. Edwards called today, tried to push me in favor of a business agreement that we discussed. I rejected his request since it'll breach the trust agreement between our companies. I didn't expect him to threaten me by backing out from supporting Charles. If that happens, so be it. I'd rather lose his support than make deals with people with no integrity. So Edwards is one of these people from 2 years ago. Okay, so that was not a whole lot. Oh, gosh dang it. This scared the crap out of me. It looked like a person.
I mean, creepy spider person, maybe.
I've been playing creepy games lately, okay? A little bit of a heart failure. Oh my gosh.
So, let me see that.
How does it feel to ruin the lives of many? Okay, so these are more. A bunch of hate mail. Okay. And she just keeps them too.
That's not healthy.
Okay, 1993.
That. Investigation on Painscreek Community Hospital donation funds. Dear Mrs. Vivian Roberts, our latest investigation showed that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds from the Roberts Relief Foundation. He's sending a portioned amount to an offshore private account in the name of Jefferson Investments, LLC. Every 5th of the month, an exact amount of $9,990 is being transferred, supposedly for the payment of medical supplies and equipment. However, neither the equipment nor the medical supplies could be accounted for. This has been going on for the past 16 months. As of now, the total amount embezzled nears $160,000.
Wow. Well, maybe that's why he died. Someone killed him for that.
So is she working?
She
She employ the guy? Does she?
She donates to the hospital and is his patient.
Ah.
He was the doctor for a lot of people. Yeah. For a lot of people. Like Wanda Tyler. But she's got thank you letters. She donates to them, and yeah.
Well, thank you letters and hate mail, apparently.
The drawer in the middle of the desk is locked. I didn't even think to look there, but yeah. I have this key. Villas and mansion? Nope, okay. And then these are room keys, so. Okay, so now if we look at the floor plan, Trisha's room is close by. Oh, where's the exit? Okay. It's that one. There's a white cupboard along the wall. Read the note that's stuck on the cupboard door. Oh, it's on the inside. Okay. I was like, what? I think it's this one. Who'd be texting me?
Oh, that's Michael with an important news bulletin.
Oh, okay. Who locks that? Nope, I don't want pictures of that. I want it to crouch. I don't have anything for that. Why does she have a giant bird cage in here? Okay. Trisha requests that all her books be brought to her room in the hospital. Oh my gosh. My diary. 1988. Scott's a strange kid, very quiet. Everyone bullies him. 89, so next year I don't like school programs, especially ballet. I hate proper etiquette. What's wrong with being myself? I don't need to be like mom. 89, haven't seen dad for a while. Wonder when he'll be back. Mom's always working. She's so busy with other people. She's got no time for me. Ooh, study room code. No, pick it up. Sometimes I wonder if my mom loves me. Maybe I should call Dorothy mother instead. That is awkward. But understandable, I guess. Okay, a cabin key. Oh, I can get into the cabin now. No, give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Okay, so the cabin is like hers and Scott's secret hiding place. And that's where he was after his fight with her mom, where he was staying for a couple of days. Well, I don't know why, but he was. Okay, read the note. That, take the key and the diary, find a code, continue looking. There's a bunch of nothing and locked stuff. Okay, now we can go to the nanny's room, which is Dorothy's room. Walk back to the security room. And opposite is, whoops, this is Dorothy's room. For Nanny. Okay. Hey, look, she's got a Bible in here too. Yeah, she's very religious. She's got a nice view out of that. Hey, what does this say? Dear Charles, 1996. So this is after everyone died. I've worked here for more than 20 years, and I'm so glad I was able to spend time here with everyone. I greatly appreciate the opportunities you gave me and the time I spent with Trisha. So Trisha's dead, by the way, by this point. Trisha was everything to me, and I'm not supposed to know this, probably. Trisha was everything to me, and she left me. She smiled whenever I called her. I wish I could have given her more. Despite what has happened here, there are moments of pure joy that we've all shared. I hold on to those memories, and I'm sorry that I'm leaving, but I won't be able to serve you anymore. Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I was
Aw,
busy
she's so
keeping
cute.
the cats busy.
What?
Sorry, I was busy playing with cats. We now have 3 cats that go around meowing, wanting attention with Amadeus here.
Diary! 1994. Did you want to read this one, Matthew, or I've just been...
Yep.
I kind of read and just summarize.
I can't believe that Andrew tried to kill himself again. Thank God for Scott. I can't imagine what would have happened if Scott wasn't there to save him. Andrew was never like this when Laura and Daniel were here. Even as his wife,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Laura...
Sophia is not Andrew's wife, apparently. It's Laura.
Even as his wife, I doubt Laura has any idea why Andrew turned out this way. I can't blame her for leaving him and taking their son.
Who's Daniel?
I wonder if they've contacted each other since then. I visited Andrew in the hospital today. He seemed different. He looked calm, as if he had somehow managed to find peace within himself. The attending nurse said Scott had been here almost every day, taking care of him and being with him. Andrew has been talking a lot with Scott. Andrew told me he's ready to see Laura and Daniel again. I'm glad to hear that. I should call Laura and tell her the good news. Scott came to fix my leaking sink today. He did a wonderful job. I offered him tea and we talked quite a bit, mostly about Charles and Vivian. I showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott had become very quiet. He asked me if he could borrow one of the photographs.
Which
I
one?
don't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. Oh, I should call Laura and tell her about Andrew's situation. It's ironic that Andrew died shortly after being saved. I met Laura and Daniel at Andrew's funeral today. Daniel reminded me of Andrew. I can't believe he's already 15 years old. Last I saw him, he was only 7. Laura said Andrew had been sending them money these last few years. She'd been considering to return to Painscreek so they could be together again. If only I had called Laura before the fire accident. I feel so sorry for them.
Interesting.
See, this is why everybody just left their journals behind. It's because they only contain bad memories.
Here's another one. She couldn't put them all in one diary.
Hey. No, that would be silly.
There's a newly hired maid named Sofia. I think Matthew recommended her, saying that she's his cousin. Okay, who's Matthew? Matthew is...
Me.
None.
Hi, Matthew.
Matthew is the pastor. Okay, so she's supposed to be his cousin. She's very pretty, good manners, quick learner, does what she's told. Very eager, asking a lot of what she can do, how she should act when they're present, how to be perfect at her job like her. I like her already. Next year, the guys delivering food to the mansion were gawking at Sophia as if they've never seen a pretty girl before. I had to ask Sophia to go back into the house, otherwise someone might have funny ideas. Her uniform needs a little more cover. Matthew sometimes comes over and checks to see if Sophia is doing okay. I tell him he's worrying too much, that Sophia is loved by all. Matthew seems pleased every time I say this. If I didn't know better, I'd think that Matthew liked her. Like her, or like her as in cousin like her? 'Cause it rained heavily today. Sophia and I were having our tea break when she asked me, what does it feel to be loved? I said, well, it's like the feeling you get when you are with your parents. She was quiet for a moment and then replied, it's hard for me to imagine because I don't have parents. I didn't know what to say to her at the time, but after the break was over, I decided to make an effort to care for her more. Hey, she didn't know who her parents were. Here's the bathroom. Is it funny?
Hooray,
Is it funny she's got a bathroom, but Trisha didn't have a bathroom?
Wait, there's a room or house without a bathroom?
No, I mean, room, yes, but it's like the daughter of the house.
Huh.
So it's just kind of funny that the nanny has one, but not her. Okay. Going through the walkthroughs. Did I miss anything? Nope. Okay,
we're doing a walkthrough.
Yeah, I need a walk.
Yep.
I need a walkthrough. It's pretty bad.
Don't judge us, bro.
Okay.
Turn right to the stairs.
Judge.
Down past the hallway. Eh. Do I go downstairs? I think I go downstairs. I go this way, and this way, and this way, and here.
And we're here! Hooray!
Now I can use this one, and this is the master bedroom.
Welcome to the master bedroom.
Cool. Notice I turn the lights on and I still leave my... Okay, she died, and why is
The
her hat
flashlight
still
on,
on the
yeah.
bed? Why, did he just leave her hat on the bed this entire time? Like, seriously. Okay, nothing here, nothing here. Fireplace is locked. Can I push? I want to pull. I want to pull it. There's just a random set of keys on the ground. What is up with people? 201. Why is...
It was the mice.
Why is the private investigator's room key in the master bedroom?
It was the mice. They did it.
It's a hat that I can just pick up, and I don't get an achievement for finding a hat. I'm so sad. Okay, that goes for the clock.
I mean, you already got an achievement for finding a hat.
Yeah,
so...
but I found another hat. 1994. Who wants to read this one? This is
a different
Vivian.
one. 1994. Andrew came and told me he didn't need an assistant. He said Scott is too inexperienced and is a burden to him. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months. His drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times, and Charles always seems happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more time in his hunting cabin than he does at home. I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sofia. How did he know about Sofia? Who could have told him? It must be Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sofia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott. From now on, I'll try and see who he talks to, who he asks. I called Oliver and asked if he could be the main photographer for the Easter fundraising event. When he asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it'll be used to raise awareness of Painscreek, to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When asked how much he would charge, he simply said it'd be free. I was surprised. I appreciate his contribution for this town. The deal with Howard Medical came through just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work, or is it that I don't care anymore?
She'd had a bunch
I
of
didn't-
miscarriages by this point, I believe.
Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk to him much these days. Bishop was silent as well. She's distancing herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide in me about everything. Now, we hardly talk. Is stopping her from seeing Scott wrong? I don't want Trisha to be near Scott anymore. Of all the men in this world, why would Trisha pick him? This is unacceptable.
So she
These
used
are, like,
to be
months
okay.
apart.
Okay, so 1994. Never mind. She didn't have a bunch of miscarriages by this point. I don't know what was her excuse.
She has no excuse.
She's got no excuse for feeling empty and like she's got nothing.
How dare she?
I'm not even supposed to open that. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, depression doesn't always have to be rational, you know?
I know, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
It's true. Okay, let's see if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am. Why would I go back to the end courtyard? I've got the clock. I can wind up the clock that was in the tea room or something.
Maybe there's more things.
Maybe it doesn't. It wants me to go back to the courtyard because of the key that I found for the dude. Okay, tea room's right over here. Okay, let's see if this will work.
Butterfly shape. Clock.
Nothing
So
happened.
that's the name of the shape. Butterfly.
Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I have no idea what that would be, so I guess I'm going to the PI's house. Or room.
So how long have you guys been going for so far?
Hour and 15 minutes? Hour?
Ooh.
Nope, that's the back door. I want the front door.
And we've made considerable progress since then.
I like to think we have.
All thanks to the power of the walkthrough.
Oh my gosh. I
Hooray
don't
for the
want to
walkthrough.
imagine where I would be without the walkthrough.
We'd probably still be in the basement of the first room.
There are things, Brian, there are things that I missed, and I missed some keys in the hospital.
Oh.
There was also a figure outlined, you know where the balustrade was broken? And we were like, someone
Somewhat,
could
yeah.
die here. Well, someone did die down there. Oh, and we've seen someone watching us 2 times. Well,
A
only
living
once.
person.
Well, assumedly living. I look away and I look back and she's gone. I could be
Interesting.
hallucinating.
You could be hallucinating. That could be what happened to everyone in this town. Hallucinations.
What is that, Silent Hill or something?
I have no idea.
I think I just took the long way around, but whatever. Yeah, I totally did. That's okay.
We'll get there eventually.
Okay. So Vivian was getting threatening letters with a wonky typewriter that couldn't do E properly. So if I can find a typewriter with that wonky
typewriter
E,
that
then we'll
can
know
do
who
E.
did it.
But she was getting threatening letters, and then also.
Well, that one was more the one that was instigated by the PI or whatever, given to the PI saying, hey, check this out. His room is very clean. Oh, well, okay, so he apparently smokes. Yes, I know there's a briefcase over there. Bernard Hopkins lives here. Father died in the mine. Ooh.
She was at home the day Vivian
Father
was killed
died
with
in the
no
mine
alibi.
accident. So Vivian was somewhat, her company was the reason that for the mine accident. He was home the day Vivian was killed. No alibi. Interviewed people. Meeting with sheriff at the outpost at 10 a.m. on 5/11. He mentioned something to show me on the files. Found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. Interesting. It's part of the counter.
Ooh.
It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff they're hiding in there.
Why can't we take that with us?
Ooh, pictures. Okay, so there's somebody.
Oh, person.
Let's see.
Does that look like the person that you've seen?
Sure.
Is
this the church?
Yes, because of so many distinctive figures,
I can't tell.
distinctive features we can see there.
Definitely.
I'm gonna take a
I think-
picture of a
but-
picture.
But
Hey, Sarah,
take it with you.
show Brian the picture we took of the lady.
Oh yeah, I forgot we took the picture. Hang on. I'm taking pictures of pictures. Where can I find the key?
We found a person, Brian.
Alive?
Yes. Well, maybe.
That is an interesting key. Diary? Wait. Newspaper.
How can I find? How can I look through my pictures?
Presumably not there, I guess.
Okay, controls. Photos. P. There we go. Okay. So this is supposed to be Sofia, apparently. Here we go.
Okay.
This
Alright.
one.
Interesting. Looks like a shadow from further away, but then sunlight gets on and... Huh.
And this is the.
That's a spitting image of the person. Oh man, it's the ghost coming to haunt us. Calling it now. You heard it here first.
It's locked. I don't think I've got any keys. I've got the cabin key. And he's got one too. Okay, let's double check that I got everything. Yeah, yep. Oh, it is.
Yes, no,
okay,
yes,
apparently
yes,
I can
no.
turn the pictures around. Painscreek Community Hospital.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
somewhat helpful.
hospital. The code is Calvin's date of birth. That's
Oh no.
What is Calvin's date of birth?
I think Calvin is
Who
supposed
is
to.
Calvin?
I think Calvin's one of the previous. The former pastor. you can find his date of birth, and I know this because I researched, it's in the cemetery. Okay, now we can go find the secret door thing. Go down. Okay. Go to the reception, enter the reception. To the right, you'll find a bar block.
Bar block.
Go to the left door and kneel.
Examine corner.
Oh my gosh.
Up, tilt up.
I know,
look up.
no, it's like right here.
Aha!
Really?
A stuffed animal. You can take the head off. I'll bet.
We're excited about
No,
a
you
bunny.
can't.
Wait, Brian, you see a stuffed animal and you immediately want to take its head off?
Right?
Well, no, like, look at it from there. Look at it. It looks like the head is like from how it was sitting there. Like, does it not look like the head comes off? Right?
No, it looks like it's got bad graphics.
I think it's
Like,
Brian,
thinking about it after a moment, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, that is probably
Brian,
this
have
like
you thought
graphical
about
error.
have you thought about talking to a therapist, Brian? You just feel the urge
No.
to take the heads off all your stuffed animals.
No.
Okay, so this is saying there was a PI. The pastor is heartbroken because his son died and no one knows what happened to anybody. Question. About an incident that happened in 1975, which might just be the breakthrough that he needed. As he left, I could not help but wonder if it had anything to do with the mansion maid who left Painscreek. Again, leads back to Sofia. Everything's leading back to this Sofia. Okay, now it says to go to the cemetery so we can go get... Nope, stop. Can I? Oh, I can't unlock these because they don't have their keys anymore. Hey, look. I can play darts. Just kidding, I can't. Okay, now we're gonna go to the cemetery. When do we stop? We're still good for a little bit, I think. Okay. So
We'll find the
I can
rest of the
see the
ghosts
logical pathway of things now, but before there was like no logical pathway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we're supposed to come here so that we can find... There's a lock here, but I just have this. Okay, look for Calvin. Hey, look, here's Raymond Brown. He finally died. Burke. Andrew Reed.
Sanders.
So this is Andrew
Reed.
Reed, but if you notice, for some reason his stuff is all blurred out, but everybody else is just fine.
Interesting.
I know. Henry Johnson.
So
this is the doctor.
I'm sure it doesn't mean anything.
Wait, find a large stone.
Oh, hey,
Somebody-
look. Well, she's a large stone.
Some people put a time capsule next to a
Yes,
stone.
I'm
in the
pretty sure
cemetery.
it's on that side, but oh wait, here's
Okay.
a stone. I don't have a shovel though.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, that's not it.
Just
Okay.
dig with your hands. Do it. You can do it, I believe.
Okay, there's nothing to indicate. Anyways, Calvin Bennett, October 24, 1902. Nope. Marissa Young. So Scott Brooks, right here, and Vivian Roberts,
Vivian.
and Trisha Roberts all died the same year. Don't know who you are.
Okay.
Don't know, don't care. 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 And really don't know, but it's weird that there's fresh flowers here. Just saying. Ow, I'm standing on top of the flowers, guys. That was awkward.
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It mentions you can go look for the rock. This is the right rock. Oh my gosh.
That's such a narrow get. Like, how are you meant to find that
Oh
without a
my
guide? Like,
gosh.
genuinely. There's no indication. It, like, I can somewhat see maybe, like, the hint they were going for, but, like, it blends in way too much with the grass and dirt. Like,
I
it's
mean,
part of the same
it
texture.
would, I mean, technically in real life it would, and that's what they're going for, I think. But at the same
Well,
time,
yeah, but it would also stand out more in real life. Like, it
kind of
would
depends on
stand out
how
a little more
long
than
ago
that.
it
It
was.
looks
This
like
is
the
like
exact...
no, this is like 10 years ago that they buried it, or 5 years ago.
Have you been in here before?
Yep.
Because that change in music is...
It was 10:02.
I don't recall.
10:24:02.
We should have taken a picture.
I did, and I'm just gonna use my cheat sheet. Okay, open it up. Nothing.
There's gotta be something there. Stay crouched down and...
There's 2 of them though, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, it says to go to the right one because the left one has nothing.
Hmm.
Come on. Hey. Hello.
Hello?
Oh, apparently I gotta do it standing up.
Odd.
Papers. Okay, you can read this.
Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I have witnessed during my stay in Painscreek while in service to Mrs. Magdalene Roberts. I have no one to confide in, and I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sofia. They had an affair. A boy was born.
That's Matthew. Or not Matthew, that's Scott.
Matthew.
No, that's Scott. That's how come he was interested in the photo album, because he saw Sofia. And that's how come Charles likes him so much. And then Vivian probably doesn't like him. Because if she knows, then Trisha, they're related, awkward, and it's shows of his misdeeds.
2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sofia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assumed most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sofia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that. Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sofia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. What I want to confess in this letter is not about Sofia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition, and it had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that her search for Sofia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed to do was to rest as much as she could, and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physician attending to Mrs. Roberts back home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span if she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sofia and her child, and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I would like to say whom I might suspect, yet I am in no such position, and am afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden.
Who on earth is Sylvia Eden? Hey, well, we got that information. Now we're going to go to the hunting lodge.
Okay.
The hunting lodge is presumably where what's-his-face had affairs. And it's where Scott hung out, as well as Trisha. Okay. So go somewhere. Okay, where am I? I'm over here. And it should be right next to the mansion. Wait. No, I have to go via the playground, which is at the front. So Sophia's been living out here, by the way, in like the middle of nowhere, probably somewhere, raising her son, but gave her son away to the orphanage for some reason. Yada yada yada. I can finally come in here.
Huh. Ooh.
Enter.
The hunting cabin.
A key. Church key.
Church key.
I know where we're going. Ooh, another key. That
That looks like a basement key.
chest box.
Chest.
No, it's for a chest. Okay, 1993. Today's Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend it with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous, not because it's my first time, but because it was Trisha's dad. Turned out I actually enjoyed being with him. I felt comfortable talking to him. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthews forbid me to be with Trisha? Because awkward! Is it because I'm not rich or because I'm an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore. I feel so confused. We quarreled again. I can't stand his preaching attitude, so I yelled at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I'm so frustrated. Father Matthews said I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? Yeah. I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. In these past weeks, it's become more difficult for me to talk to him. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. I've realized that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. He doesn't even call him like his dad or anything. It's just Father Matthew. Whenever he asks me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. I've moved out of the church. Father Matthew didn't object, although he looked a bit sad. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin if I'm willing to work as an assistant gardener. That way it can still be well maintained even when Andrew cannot make it. It's been a month since he gave me the cabin. I don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew's been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying that he's a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard of. Of all those names, I think I only recognize Magdalene. I just can't remember where I heard that name before. Just returned from the orphanage and found out that it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was from Painscreek. How? If I was born, there must be records of me in the hospital, but I've checked. There's none. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have had something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. And Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I've had to bring him home and then cover his shift. It's getting quite annoying. As I laid him down on his bed, he muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sofia." Who's Sofia? It's your mother.
Poor kid.
I know. And a book on carpentry.
I
Check the
mean,
back.
this is
What it takes
Considering
to
that
be
they're
a
in the
master
middle-
carpenter. Hide secrets in plain sight with the Jackson technique. Whatever the
I want
Jackson...
to learn about the Jackson technique.
Right? Hey, look, a knife. And Cheerios!
Does it have anything about the Quincy
why is there
technique?
flower food up on the cabin? Someone
They
stole all
couldn't
the
think of where
silverware
else
again.
to put it, but they wanted there to be signs that, yeah, this guy's a gardener. This guy is a gardener.
I get it. I get it. Ha, 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 ha.
What?
The gardener. Okay. Close.
Guns? Take a gun for safety?
Old milk. I cannot open the gun safe, but there's a...
It's glass.
There might be a gun missing. I can't tell.
Yeah, there is.
Is that the bathroom?
Probably. No.
Nope. Well,
Definitely.
oh, it's the bed. It's the bedroom.
Okay. Interesting that the bathroom isn't cordoned off at all, but the bedroom is.
Okay, I'm not allowed to see what medicine he's taking.
Yeah, there is definitely a gun missing there. So, if you see any gun-wielding maniacs, you know where from.
Okay, now we gotta go back to the church So he says he moved out of. It's funny. He says he moved out of the church, but he left a bunch of stuff. His room is still there with a bunch of stuff, including one of his diaries. Hey, look, there's a well right here.
Maybe he started to move back a little bit later, or there may be some reason that we just don't know.
No, it was like probably all old stuff that he didn't need because like the plane was an old toy.
Oh, yeah.
But you would think he would have taken some stuff with him. Okay, this way, maybe.
Well, he probably did. Yeah, like you said, that is probably just the old stuff. So, like, he probably did take everything else. Everything he actually wanted. The more interesting question is, why did Father Matthew not, like, clean it up if it's at the church? Like, why was that not cleaned up?
Because his son died and then he didn't want to touch any of it. Because it brought bad memories. Not bad memories, but made him feel bad. Ta-da!
Hooray! Yay for bad memories.
Midnight, you are taking up most of the space here.
I don't think she cares.
She's like on my hand, so if you see my hand being weird, jiggling around, that's why.
Actually, Brian, I'm sure she cares very much so. She's probably
That's a good point.
She's probably deeply concerned that she's only covering most of it and not all of it.
Okay.
You make an excellent point, Matthew.
Okay, we are going to go into the bedroom. That's not the bedroom. This is...
Kevin Holland. Is something different?
Yeah, am I in the right bedroom?
There's a little plane there like you were talking about before, so I would assume so.
There's supposed to be a chest on the bed.
Somebody
Did
came
someone
and took it.
Take it?
And there's no chest on the bed?
In the safe? Is it in the safe?
No, because there's a note. There's a note in there with the thing that I need. Ah, where is it? Is it in the dude's bedroom? Okay, here's the bathroom. Here's the study. I can't open that up. What the heck? Why is there no chest? Go to the door on the... Okay, Midna, babe.
We go through the wrong door?
Babe. I don't think so. There's not many... Like, the picture... So the weird thing is, the picture looks the same. Okay. It says, go on... Okay, ready? Go to the door on the left of the altar and go upstairs.
Okay, go to the altar.
Go to the door on the left.
Go up the stairs.
What stairs? There's no stairs!
Go back. Keep going. To that way.
Stairs. Okay. Go up the stairs.
Okay. What was the next step after that? Like, so, like, go up the stairs and then what's the...
Go to the door on the left and then into the room and there's a chest on the bed. But in the picture...
Box.
But in the picture, there's no airplane. Like, there's supposed to be an airplane right here and there's no airplane.
Get up and take it away?
No, it just has the third, whatever. I'm so confused, guys. Where's the chest?
Has the game been updated since that guide?
Maybe?
Maybe they changed it around?
Where would the chest be?
What are we going to do without the internet guide to guide us?
I know, if this isn't accurate, then...
Internet.
Guys, where's the chest? I need the chest. I can't get in here because I don't have a key.
Might be
maybe it's in here.
No,
no chest.
No. But maybe the chest is in there now.
Oh, wouldn't that be terrible?
That means someone is walking around behind us waiting.
Okay.
O'Malley and Associates, attorney at law. Dear Mr. Brooks, we have evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son, Scott Brooks, in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release. Considering the sensitivity of the situation, we urge you not to make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we would like copies of any government documents related in any way to your son. Medical records, transcription receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges, if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help you in your son's case. We will be in contact within the next few days. Sincerely, Brendan O'Malley.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Check from the car dealership.
Yeah, car dealership.
I don't really want to, like...
Tiding.
I really don't.
There doesn't seem anything particularly odd. So, content recorded. Sweet.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Diary. Let's just...
I want to adopt someone. Roberts is looking for a new maid. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sofia to be here in Painscreek.
Call it Calvin.
Since starting the job, she fits in nicely. I have so much to show her. It's just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable being with her. I guess they were both orphans. Today was her day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe. I can't seem to get enough of the place. It's so great. I love to hang out there. It's definitely one of my favorite places. Followed closely by the church and the little big books. That was not helpful.
Apparently helpful enough that we recorded it.
We record everything. Okay. I don't want to go to the... Okay.
Let's check the room again. Like, maybe that was a trigger for the chest being put in the room. Like, opening that door and checking that stuff.
I'm not missing anything. No.
So, are we able to open that safe in the wall?
Using the code that I can find in here, I can. Okay.
Interesting.
It says on the note at the top left is an appointment and a code. Pick up the key. So, I don't have the key. It's a key to a basement, apparently. But the letter says, let's meet at our secret hideout at 5 p.m. Code changed to 8831. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so
What?
you now have the code of the secret meeting place, the shed in the garden of the mansion. So, I don't have this.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna get
Knock,
locked
this is
down
the
there.
police.
Oh my gosh, they moved it.
What?
I found the chest!
Woohoo! Scott stings.
I found the chest! Okay, diary.
Matthew, do you
Another
want to...
diary.
There's so many.
Man, there's so many diaries.
I know. I asked Andrew about
This is a reading
Sophia,
adventure.
freaked out, never heard the name. Is he hiding something? I asked
okay.
Wanda. Well, she replied she was a maid. She didn't know why she was let go. Manipulative woman that got everything that she wanted. Met Derek. He doesn't know. Apparently he's not on speaking terms with me because he's in love with Trisha. Asked Bernard. He was surprised that I knew the name.
Wait, so is this... So just to be clear, it's like Trisha doesn't like Sofia?
Trisha has never met Sofia. That was Wanda Tyler. That was Derek's mom.
Oh, okay. Wanda doesn't like Sofia.
Correct.
And the writer of this journal is
Scott.
Married to Trisha.
No, they're not married. They're boyfriend girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Derek has a crush on Trisha.
Yes.
And Trisha does not notice.
Correct.
Derek.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Sounds right.
All right. I'm caught up on the drama.
He doesn't like talking with Bernard for some reason. Asked Dorothy, curious, told her it came from Andrew. She explained that Sofia was a close friend of hers when Sofia first came to work. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Shortly after she left Painscreek, no one's heard of her ever since. Dorothy thinks that Sofia has probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone's quiet about it.
I mean, I'd be quiet about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's this from the orphanage.
Sister Rachel. talking to Scott about something or
Father
other.
Calvin came with you in a basket. Lost your parents, no one to take care of you, and your name is Scott. When you were 10, Father Matthew came. He was the head priest, visited often, said he wanted to adopt you. I was sad. Hopefully it's better.
Ooh, Father Matthew adopted him.
I'm a very generous
Yeah,
father.
did you not know that?
Bless you, my child.
Never knew you had it in you.
And we already read this.
No blessings for you, child.
A baby blanket with my baby boy on the corner. Woo. Okay. But it doesn't have a note. There's no note. There's no note with a code.
Did we check the back of
Did I miss
some
it?
of the stuff in there? It's not on there.
Come on, open up. I was like, it's never gonna let me
That
open
would
up
be
ever
really
again.
funny if it just wouldn't open up again.
Okay, I can't do anything
Can you
there.
flip it?
Nope, no flippy flip.
Oh, I was gonna say check the back of it just on the off chance. Flip it?
No flippy flip. Okay, well,
No, it
flippy
just
flip, but
says
there's
Scott
nothing.
on it.
Okay, well, I have a random
Weird.
basement key, so there is a basement in here, but I don't think that it does anything here because there's no keyhole. It just says exit. Okie-dokie. But technically I'm supposed to know where...
I get the feeling we're probably supposed to know a lot of stuff by now.
Okay, so now if we go back... Okay, so the note, for whatever reason, it's not in there. And I don't know where to find it.
Uh-huh.
But we're supposed to know that it's 8831 to open up the shed where we're going to get a bunch of tools. I think.
Correct.
By the way, we're on chapter 4 now.
Oh, sweet.
Wait, we're on chapter 4? Really?
Yeah.
Matthew, we're
The
good
very
at,
beginning
we're
of chapter
good at
4.
this.
I think I'm going to go to the shed, maybe investigate, and then I'll end it there.
Okay, because I mean,
All right.
before we were only on chapter 1.
Well, but I had done a lot of stuff in between, like, I already searched Bernard's place.
We had done like bits and pieces from all of them. It sounds like that, right?
Yes.
Or at least for how the guide
until
splits it up.
now, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because
So like up to this point, it's like we had done
'Cause I
like
had a
bits of
bunch
chapter
of stuff.
4, bits of chapter 3.
I had already done most of the investigating. I was just missing bits and pieces here and there.
you're missing all the keys
Yes, I was. I was also missing all the diaries.
and the Slim Jims.
I had the Slim Jim, I just didn't know I was supposed to break into
And some of
cars
the
with it.
Cheerios.
Thought I was supposed to be a law-abiding citizen.
This is a ghost town. There are no laws.
Exactly.
You just weren't thinking about it the right way. That's all.
Come on. Gosh, I run so fast, and then I come here, and I run so slow on this stone.
Are you running?
Yeah, this is me walking.
Why? It's solid stone. Like, do you?
See, I
No,
feel like
that
I'm
doesn't make
faster
sense.
on here.
Let me see. Let's see. Okay, no, it's the same speed.
It just looks different.
There's more stuff going by.
It's probably just I
with the
can hear my
grass.
footsteps.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason, we know it's 8831.
You're supposed to brute force it,
No, we're not. Okay,
but you could.
but I could. Look, another diary. I like being with Scott. Okay, so this is Andrew. I can be myself in front of him. He doesn't judge. Makes me happy. We have our... No, this is Trisha's.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like Andrew.
I know, right? It'll be fun. Mom won't know that we are secretly meeting. He's working at the mansion. Scott has to work the whole day. After that, he has some errands. No meeting, but I miss him. Photography. Talked for hours. Showed me pictures. I love them.
Not as good as our pictures, so.
Scott finished moving into the cabin. Winter's coming. It'll be cold. Should I knit him a scarf? I think I'll visit him today. Woo!
And she was never heard from again.
Okay,
Why
Kitty,
is-
there's something on the bottom.
It says 1. On the... Is that the queen? That's the queen.
It's a bishop. It's a bishop. It doesn't have a hat.
Bishop. Yeah. Sorry. And there's a key, 2 keys.
And the rook is 7. Mansion room key.
Attic.
Is that attic?
Yep.
I finally have the
This one.
attic key. Okay, and this is Trisha's.
And Trisha's room key.
Okay, so there's some place in Trisha's room that I can open now. I think that's supposed to be it. Give me a second. 2 keys, a diary, and 2 chess pieces.
Sounds
The
right.
sticker says attic. Purple diaries, Trisha.
Yep.
Chess pieces, 1 and 7. Oh, it does say it's a queen. Just kidding. Not a bishop. It's a queen.
Haha, I was right. There was too many loops on it.
Take a photo or make a note because you'll need this for a later puzzle, of course. Pick up the diary, read it, turn around and walk to the door. There's a note. Read the note. Oliver from the photo lab borrowed a shovel and a wrench. I need those things! P.S. We have extras, so I told him he could keep the tools until I was done with them. No! I needed the shovel!
Photo lab.
Yeah, I don't have a key to get in there yet. Open. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Phew!
You'll lock yourself in there by closing the door. Forget how to open it again.
Okay, and then... Is it talking about this key?
Attic
Okay,
key.
yes. Okay, so this is for the attic. So they did change certain things, like in the game previously it didn't have anything on it to indicate that it was for the attic per se. Not after you picked it up.
Oh.
But after you picked it up, that's
I
the
approve
attic.
of these changes then.
I know, they didn't do it for Bernard.
How y'all doing?
Doing okay.
We are at
Good.
chapter 4 of 5.
Oh, nice. 4 of 5. You guys have made progress.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot. I already did a lot of the like investigating and stuff. It was just I was missing certain key things. Well, we were gonna call it quits here, and I just did a quick skim of the walkthrough, and chapter 4 and chapter 5 have quite a bit left to them, so we're definitely not gonna keep playing tonight.
So you're saying you're going to cut me entirely from the video, but I will do one thing
Yes.
which will prevent you from cutting me from the video.
Mm-hmm.
Please remember to like and subscribe.
No,
There.
she can cut you out if I say it instead. She'll just edit
No,
over it.
your voice
Don't
is
forget
better.
to like, comment, and subscribe.
My voice is
How is
better,
that?
though. My delivery was better.
We can workshop it. We can cut you out. Don't worry.
Now! Ah! Just watch Sarah keep the entirety of this nonsense.